What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan Smith, aka TeflonJohn, coming to you courtesy of Bulletproof Workoutz. Today I want to just start raising awareness about diabetes, you know what I'm saying, especially in the black community, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows someone who has diabetes or who has diabetes symptoms or who lost somebody to diabetes. So we really got to start watching what we're eating. Basically, what diabetes is, the pancreas produces little to no insulin, or the little bit of insulin that the pancreas does produce, the cells in the body don't respond properly to it. So what happens is you get this glucose buildup in the blood that overflows in the urine, and then it passes through the body, through the urine. So then what happens is your most vital macronutrient, your carbohydrates, are really being passed out the body. So that's your body's main source of energy. So that's a downward spiral to a lot of other things that will happen biologically inside you. Now, what I just want to do is just give you some tips of how to prevent diabetes. Number one, we're going to talk about controlling your weight. Just try to maintain lean mass. That's why you see a lot of people when they get diabetes, they go to the doctor, the first thing they say is lose weight. One sign is if you touch your stomach, someone that has diabetes, sometimes the adipose fat or the subcutaneous fat above the muscle is soft. Now, you'll notice people with diabetes have what they call visceral fat, fat that's underneath the muscle but around the organs, and then that's bad fat, because what that's going to do is increase the risk for diabetes. Another thing you want to do is just kind of tune up your diet, eat low glycemic food, stay away from sugary drinks, stay away from a lot of sweets, because every time you eat something sweet, your insulin is released to control the digestion or the breakdown or the release of sugar into the bloodstream. What happens with diabetics is that process doesn't happen. So if I eat something sweet, instead of my sugar climbing to 500, insulin is released by my pancreas, and it controls that or slows down the release of glucose into my bloodstream. Now, by eating low glycemic foods, that food is categorized as a slow digesting carbohydrate, meaning it's going to slowly digest in the bloodstream. So you would rather take that choice now to eat slow digesting carbs versus your doctor telling you if you don't, you're going to die. The next one I just want to talk about is just being active. Start exercising. So we talked about controlling your weight. We talked about tuning up your diet. And just, get moving, take brisk walks, try to join the gym, do some free classes, Zumba, weight training. Just try to stay moving. Look, I want to get this thing going, you guys, you know what I'm saying? I really think diabetes, I know 3 people that died in 1 year. Church friends of mine from my old church, they died in the same year from diabetes and complications. Diabetes will be the downward spiral to other stuff happening in your body, other organs failing, your heart, your liver. So what you want to do is try to stay controlled and try to watch out for those who have diabetes. I notice a lot of times we'll see people with diabetes and we kind of slip them food that they shouldn't have. A lot of high starchy foods, high glycemic foods, a lot of fruits, a lot of juices, a lot of cookies. So what you want to do is take this thing seriously, because this could be the difference between somebody's life and death. So just remember, we want to control our weight, we want to tune up our diet, and then we also want to stay moving. Prevent diabetes. Bulletproof Workoutz. One love, be blessed.